Hello and good afternoon. I had to make sure that I was actually live, but here we are. We are May 16th. I cannot believe May is almost over. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, my name is Sarah Munoz. I am the admin assistant for the New Mexico Economic Development Department, and I am here to go over the weekly resource wrap up with you guys. This is for May 16th. It comes out every Monday. It's on our website. If you need to sign up for our newsletter, get a hold of me and I'll help you do that. Let's start off with, don't forget, you can always read our previous newsletters. You can watch pre-recorded wrap-up live streams. It is live streamed to Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. You can find us on any one of those social media platforms. I want to remind everybody, special notice, All Together New Mexico is collecting donations. Let me get that to read mode. It's a little better. Collecting donations for the emergency shelter and food and water distribution for New Mexicans impacted by the wildfires. You can visit their website, alltogethernm.org, or you can check out that press release there. Now, one of the main things that's on everybody's name. Let me start over on that one. What is on everyone's minds is the fires happening right now. So disaster recovery resources. Right now, this is a new start of year. Wildfire resources for businesses. Now, it does say right here, if your business has been negatively impacted by wildfires, reach out to one of our regional representatives. We are going to get a good contact for that right now. SBA is definitely one of them. I will touch base back on that in a little while and get you guys that. But definitely our regional representatives will be able to filter your calls and get you to the right people. As of right now, 2022 wildfires, New Mexico Department of Homeland Security emergency. I have that pulled up for you right now. There is a hotline, fire resource hotline. That number is 1-800-432-2080. You can call the above number for fire resources and shelter needs. How to apply for federal assistance. It does mention a couple counties in here, but it also, right there in red, Lincoln and Valencia are currently the only counties not experiencing wildfires. And unfortunately, that means that there is no assistance. I'm going to assume that. There is a way to check your zip code with disasterassistance.gov. You could go ahead and enter your zip code right there. I think I was checking Cuba earlier. Unfortunately, Colfax, San Miguel, Valencia, Mora. Those ones are the only ones listed. Let's go back over here. We have the FEMA website as well. That's the same one I went into. Looks like I crossed paths a little bit, but it's all intertwined, so you can't miss out. Every website has something about this that we can get it to you. Fact sheet for small businesses, big businesses. If you have suffered physical damage to your business, small, big, private, nonprofit, organization, any size, has sustained economic injury after a disaster, you may be eligible for that financial assistance. And this is through SBA. This is the disaster loan assistance. Give us a call. If you have any specific questions, we'll definitely reach out. It looks like there's some email addresses, disaster customer service at sba.gov, and another 1-800 number, 1-800-659-2955. There's a lot. USDA livestock programs. No, it looks like there's all of them are kind of listed all together, but there is some farm service agencies for the U.S. Department of Agriculture. They have some help benefits as well. SBDC, I think, is one of my last ones I have on here. Pardon all my windows that are open. So right here, SBA stands ready to assist New Mexico businesses. You can learn more It's pretty much going to send you right back to disasterassistance.gov to apply online. Let's hop over here to EDD News. EDD News and Events, the Rural Efficient Business Program interview series, Mini Falls Farm. That's going to be May 20th. That marks it as Friday at 1:30. Our team will be in Chimayo talking to Mini Falls Farm. So that sounds pretty awesome. They're going to be talking about energy efficient practices. Check that out. It's going to be live on our YouTube channel. I'm not too sure if they go to Facebook, but definitely YouTube is for sure. NM Recovery Series, Biz Resource for Veterans. They will be discussing services available for Vietnam veteran business owners. Definitely check that out there. That's going to be I'm going to assume that's a webinar, but let's check it out. And this is to register for it, so it is a webinar. Please tune in. If you know anybody, share the word. We have the 2022 Outdoor Equity Fund Q&A session. They're going to review the 2022 program guide and application. They have a Q&A session. There's one on the 25th of May and June 16th at 4. Definitely check that out for our outdoor rec people. All right, articles and links. Let's cross over. Let's go to this one. Let's go to SBA Business Recovery Center. The U.S. Small Business Administration and the New Mexico Small Business Development Center Network announced the opening of an SBA Business Recovery Center in Ruidoso to provide a wide range of services to businesses impacted by the wildfires and straight line winds that begin on April 5th. So Ruidoso, that recovery center is out there for you. Employer roadmap, childcare solutions for working parents. The working world was never made for working parents, and the COVID-19 pandemic has only made it worse. To help address this, the U.S. Chamber of Commerce Foundation created a roadmap for leaders and business owners covering the childcare needs, complete with analysts and solutions for working parents. So business owners, that might be a good link for you to check out. See if you can't help out your working parents anymore. There is still a reminder out. I think this is going to be on here for a while. Deadline's not until December 31st, but loans up to 150K, low interest rate. Anybody who actually got a recovery loan in 2020 is the time now to refinance for a larger amount or longer term. So reach out to that, and then we'll see if we can't. Oh, that's with the New Mexico Finance Authority, and you can get a very low interest rate. I hope that can help. Let's see. Building Rural Economies Small Business Coaching Team provides direct technical assistance to rural entrepreneurs and small businesses to increase their capacity to launch or relaunch their businesses, including best practices for businesses in recovery and information to secure access to financing. Business resources, these are almost all new. And then when we get to communities, they're all new as well. Leadership for Employment and Economic Advance for People with Disabilities, Workforce Innovation and Opportunity Act, Policy Development Center. The entity selected will continue and build upon the work of the existing lead that I know the abbreviations, LEAD, WIOA, PDC, called the lead center to work across the full range of workforce systems to develop policies and provide technical experience that increase competitive employment services, CIE. Well, that deadline is June 17th. If you need to read more, then I have a link right here that's live for you. We will make sure that link works properly, and it does. Also new, SBA Prime Program, RIME. Through this program, you will receive up to 5 hours of free training, coaching, and/or consultation for your businesses with one of their advisors. Hey, that sounds pretty good. Extra hand never hurt anybody. Catalyst Government Business Boot Camp. Deadline is May 23rd. This is a 2-week boot camp. Runs through June 14th through the 23rd. It's sponsored by SBA. So that looks like there is a lot of information on that one, and I hope you can check that out. The bootcamp is geared towards helping tech-based startups and small businesses that have not formally worked with government. Organic farming grant opportunities. It looks like the educational grant opportunities are now being offered to New Mexico organic producers throughout New Mexico Organic Farming Conference, NMOFC. If that helps you out, that link will be here for you, folks. So this week's highlight, small business assistance feedback. So small business made what's the word I'm looking for? They made a survey. They're conducting surveys to gather input to help determine whether to invest SSBCI TI funding. If you can register to any of these round tables that they have coming up, looks like they have one coming up it's actually happening right now, May 16th. It's 12 to 1. If I can hurry, maybe you can catch the end of that one. May 17th is business technical providers, leaders, etc. May 23rd, community groups that represent SEDI socially and economically, disadvantaged individuals, and tribal members. You can register there. The survey is small business. Please take a few minutes to share your feedback on what assistance you need to be successful. Business owner surveys right here. I hope you can take a few minutes and get your voice heard, get your comments heard. If you have any questions about any of this small business assistance feedback, I do have a coworker. Her name is Shani Harvey. She is the Jedi coordinator, and she'll be able to assist that with you on getting registered, or if you have any other questions with that. So these are the community resources. They're almost all new, so I want to go through them as quickly as possible. Rural Public Health Workforce Training Network Technical Assistance Program. The purpose of this cooperation agreement is to support a single organization that will provide technical assistance, TA, to rural healthcare networks in order to strengthen their ability to expand public health capacity by supporting healthcare job development, training, and placement in rural and tribal communities. Eligible applicants include nonprofit or for-profit entities, and there's more, domestic, faith-based, and community-based organizations, tribes, and tribal organizations. That deadline is June 8th. The New Mexico Food Security Grant. The purpose of this grant is to ensure that individuals and families throughout New Mexico have access to food, with a special focus on multi-sector collaborations that increase food security for all. Funds will be distributed on a reimbursement basis through June 30th, 2023. Deadline for all of that is May 30th. Affordable Connectivity Program. The Affordable Connectivity Program, also known as ACP, provides eligible households $30 per month off their internet bills. To deliver maximum cost savings to families, the Biden-Harris administration has secured commitments from 20 leading internet providers to offer ACP eligible households a high-speed internet plan for no more than $30 a month. Eligible families who pair their ACP benefit with one of these plans can receive high-speed internet at no cost. There's a direct link to that program. I hope that can help. Share the word. Water Smart Grants. Water and energy efficient grants provide funding for projects that result in quantifiable water savings. If we need to look into that, the project can serve the use of water more efficiency, increase the production of renewable energy, and that deadline's coming up on July 28th. Bureau of Land Management, New Mexico youth conservation opportunities on public lands. This opportunity is open to any qualified youth conservation corps established by a state or local government, by the governing body of any Indian tribe, or by a qualified nonprofit organization interested in working collaboratively with the BLM to develop and administer multi-use conservation projects. It looks like the projects will focus on providing employment, education, and public service opportunities to U.S. citizen and legal residents between ages 16 and 30, and veterans up to 35, recruited from the local and surrounding communities. Deadline for that is June 22nd, a little bit more over a month. Low or no emission grant program. DOT will provide funding for the purchases and lease of zero emissions and low emissions transit buses, including construction and leasing of requiring supporting facilities such as recharging, refueling, and maintenance facility. Deadline for that is coming up May 31st. Low or no emissions grant program. Build to scale B2S program. The funding opportunity is designed to build capacity in regional innovation economies so that innovation technology companies can start and grow. Looks like there's a lot of information on that. Deadline is June 13th. All right, that covers all my new stuff there. In case you missed it, of course, everything's right there listed up below. If you need me to send that to you, my email is Sarah with an H at the end, .munoz@state.nm.us. I hope if there's anything that I can clarify for you, send me an email address, call me directly, and I will get you to the right place. Besides that, thank you for tuning in to May 16th weekly resource wrap up. And again, I want to make sure that any businesses suffering from any of the wildfires reach out to us, and we will definitely get you connected to the right people. And always have a great day, and see you next week.